What's going on, everybody? I am here with Mr.
Michael Bond.
And what'd you do today, bro?
Got top 4 with the good old goodbye send off.
Tier 0, get top 4, right? So you got that wonderful deck box and a playmat?
Yeah.
Alright, so before we get into this, any shout outs?
I got a handful actually. I have obviously the mom and dad, Jen and Tito.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Julie, who's right behind you. I have little Magdalene, which is a good friend of mine. Biggest shout out, John Garcia. Stayed up with me till about 2 o'clock in the morning, just theorizing with me, just so I can at least have a solidify, because I was really having trouble with my sideboard. So I let him do all the work. Obviously solo games, you know, one of my best friends.
Congrats. Thank you, bro.
Hub Up Gaming. Shout out to Christian Castro and them. Basically it.
Alright, so let's get into this.
We got
those beautiful Rhino hearts, man.
2 ulti Rhino hearts. Wow. Can't even believe I just said that. 2 cards, 3 Shiren, 3 Havness, 3 Merly, and 2 of the new one. I really was trying to play 3 of these, but came to the conclusion that it was just really not that great. Basically, you should probably know what these cards are by now. Obviously, goodbye.
We're at the end of the format for it.
Goodbye. Obviously, we got the Ishizu cards. We got good old Medora, R.I.P., 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 and of course, the one up. So technically, in a sense, R.I.P. But
Man, look at all those one-ofs.
yeah, I got about 3, 6, 9, 12. I got about 12 play sets. pretty clean. For spell cards, we got obviously 3 Pearl Rhino. Don't need to question this. We got 3 of the new card. We got Thrust and 1 Talents. My friend John did tell me to cut this because I was originally playing 2. I think I was playing 2-2. He told me just to play 3 of these because we got some cards in my sideboard that were just a little different. This card was MVP all day. I'm not gonna lie. I added obviously instant fusion. A lot of times I was adding terraforming, but these were like 3 of the main cards I was adding off this card. Obviously, these cards are nuts. Such as the nuts card too. This card's also nuts, so we don't really have to question this.
There's a lot of power spells.
A lot of power spells. Obviously, and for the tier spells and traps, we got 2 Screams, 1 Meta Noise, and 1 Solic. I wanted to play 2 of these, 2 of this, but my friend John did tell me that there's a lot of more implications with this too, like besides just playing against Cash. It was. Why are you behind me, Haggerty? Yeah, I wanted to play just two of the Solic, but there's a lot more implications. Like obviously you got against Cash. There's a few other ones like Exorcist Sisters. Like he told me it was like okay against that, but it was really helpful against like Sprite. That was more like the one just like book their normal summon if like they're forced to start with it, and if they don't have gas afterwards, then you're killing them on the follow-up. And then obviously 3 Infirm.
Can't leave home without it.
Never can.
Ain't gotta worry about little killing shit.
Extra deck, we got obviously Rolk, Kaleido Heart, double kit. It's funny is I wanted to play a second one of this because to be honest with you, I was really afraid of like these people over here at Hollywood fiending for this cash deck, Nikolai for example. And I wanted to play 2 of this just in case as a little backup because if they wanted to look at it and just snipe it. Lord of Behold, I played 0 cash.
You're lucky.
0 cash. So
oh, there was that many.
Yeah, there really wasn't that many. And just for the last 2 fusions, it's Garura and Draco's Repelia. I cut Mud Dragon because obviously we're not really playing Ishizu in the main anymore, so there's really no point for him. But I kept like deviating like I really wanted to, just because we'll get to it on the side. We have obviously Sprint, Elf, Rick, and this. I can't believe you just said Rip again. I completely forgot this card's getting banned too. But R.I.P. my boy Elf. A shout out to Geo, his favorite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently. We got Double Zeus, Dweller, Baguska, and my last card that I cut the second Collider Heart for was Eagle Storm Excitement.
Oh.
I don't know why this was even in here. Like, I let Carlos convince me to play this card. It should have just been another Collider Heart. Honestly, it should have just been like my second Collider. But in theory, if you play it, it's gonna be nuts. For slide, we got the 3 Magamut, Druis. This is why I wanted to still play Mud Dragon. I also wanted to put Beatrice, but there was not enough room for any of it. I felt like everything else was needed. These cards are just obviously good. Obviously, we have my favorite generic extender. We got Dark Ruler. This is just for Sprite and Flunder. We got this and Flunder, and we got 3 book clips, obviously for Cat. This is also against Flunder as well. We have obviously the tiered spells and traps, which are just these 2. Obviously, you guys should already know what these are by now. This comes to the troll part. We got 1 evenly and 1 a pointer. This is literally just for
thrust.
Just for thrust.
You're thrusting those guys all day, weren't you?
This guy is.
That's from the judge too.
Konami, please ban this guy. But yeah, this card was really nuts all day. It really only helped in round 1, where I appointed on game 2, with guy was forced to Book of Eclipse on just a Collider Heart board, and then he changed the starter, and the rest of his hand was literally just red and blue. So I ripped the red out of his hand, and his blue was whatever, and then yeah, it was, like, my Pearl Rhino was obviously gonna hit the blue. But yeah, that's it.
All right, well, congratulations, and you did a
Thank
great
God Konami
job.
killed this deck.
Good luck finding a new deck.
I already have one. Thank you, rich guy.